to a sports podcast with Ricky and Ian. I am Ian. This is Season 2, Episode 3. And hopefully, this episode gets uploaded, right, Ricky?
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't say episode 3.5. Are we going to continue that trend the entire season just to remind us of the one that we lost?
Maybe we can. Maybe we can. Episode 3.5. We'll call it 3.5 for now.
Okay.
Before we really get into the good stuff, I guess we can just start with
Good stuff.
The Bucks won the NBA Finals. How about that?
Good for them. Yay.
How about that?
Awesome.
Yeah. Milwaukee. Oh.
Why were we playing basketball in July anyway?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keep going.
I know. That's
Continue.
And, wait, what state is Milwaukee in?
Wisconsin.
Okay, that's what I thought. We'll head on over to Green Bay. Finally, good news out of Green Bay. No?
What was the good news? What's the good news? I
Aaron
forget.
Rodgers is expected to, Aaron Rodgers said he's going to play.
But they posted on Instagram. Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams posted on Instagram a picture of the Last Dance.
Yep, and you know why though?
Why?
I believe I'm not 100% sure what's going on, but I think the Aaron Rodgers and the Packers, they're gonna work out the contract in the next however long it takes, right? Whatever it is.
Yeah.
And he said he'll play, and then I think he might get traded after the season or something.
Oh, okay.
Something like that, because I saw Schefter said something about a trade clause, and Aaron Rodgers will get to choose where he plays in 2022 or something like that.
Well, if Schefter said it, it's probably true. So
yeah, I mean, so I don't even know, but I don't think like it's a guarantee that he'll play somewhere else. But he doesn't really like Green Bay, I don't think. By the sounds of it.
No, Green Bay doesn't like him either. But
no,
I don't like him either. So
no, you have said that.
You know my opinion on Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, yes, I do. All right, well, you want to talk about MLB baseball?
Yeah, go ahead.
Where
to start?
I mean, well, the Red Sox and Yankees played yet another 4-game series. Mm-hmm. Well,
yep.
They were supposed to play a 4-game series last weekend. The Yankees had other plans. But Red Sox went. They took 3-1 series win. And I believe I saw somewhere that with that 3-1 series win, they officially took the season series from the Yankees.
Already?
Yeah.
That's right, because they got to 10 wins against them, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they did.
Wow.
And
10-2, right?
So far, yeah. I mean, that's a pretty good start.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good start. And
that's not even a start anymore, because they only play 19 times. So.
Right. Yeah. And I can't remember what day it was, but there was rain in the forecast, and instead of pushing the game back, the Red Sox played it.
Mm-hmm.
Played a little bit through the rain, and then just had like a 40-minute break, and then continued the game.
Yeah, because we are people of integrity, and we do things the right way. Exactly. Instead of calling it midway through.
Yeah, exactly.
To squeak out a win.
Right.
So there you go.
Right. And then yesterday, how about that? How about yesterday, right?
Yeah. Right, I mean, it's unfortunate we couldn't see it. It's unfortunate we were outside in the pouring rain. But
yes.
It's because we did kind of miss one of the best games of the season, apparently. Getting no hit into the 8th inning and then scored 5 runs after they get their first hit.
I would call it maybe the best 2 innings of the season, but yeah, definitely it'll go down as probably the game of the season so far, though.
Yeah.
I think.
It's up there.
The comeback. Verdugo getting it started with the double.
Yep, over the right fielder's head, deepest part of the park.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was all downhill from there because they took him out right away, didn't they?
Yeah, I think they did. I believe they did. And then their next guy, Loaizaga, who was supposed to be like one of their best relievers, didn't even get an out, I don't think. And
really?
Yeah.
They just whacked him around, huh?
I believe so. And the Red Sox scored. Let me go look at the box score real quick. Let's see what happened. Let's see what really happened here. Yeah. So Jermaine gave up that 1 earned run, but he came out. So Loizaga gave up the run. It's counted on Jermaine, though, because he's the reason that runner was on. And then Loizaga gave up 4 earned runs without recording an out and got pulled from the game.
There you go.
How about that?
Good way to blow another win.
Yeah.
The Yankees are the kings of that this year.
But I will say, unfortunately, obviously Yankees pitching seems to be having troubles right now. They did acquire a pitcher today for a little bit of pitching help.
Did they?
Yep. From the Pirates.
Who?
He's got like 41 innings with a almost 5 ERA this season.
Ah, good for the Yankees.
So,
It'll be a perfect fit.
Yes.
Perfect fit.
He will help them give up runs as they
He'll
seem
help
to
them
do.
blow more leads.
Yes, he will. And well, Red Sox holding on to first place. The Rays, though, not making
Rays
it easy
are on a tear. They're going to be hard to fend off.
And they acquired Nelson Cruz.
Yeah, big acquisition there.
Yeah, who's
big name.
Good
for Nelson.
He's an absolutely terrifying as he walks up to the plate every time, I believe.
What do you mean?
Yeah, you're just scared that he's going to hit a ball 450 feet whenever he makes contact. At the age of like 40.
The only game I've ever been to at Fenway Park, 2010. Red Sox were playing the Rangers. And this was the year the Red Sox were very injury plagued. They had Marco Scudero playing shortstop. They had Kevin Cash catching because Veritek and Martinez had been injured. Anyway, playing the Rangers, the Josh Hamilton-led Rangers. And Nelson Cruz was on the Rangers, as you know, for a long time.
Right.
Played right field. We were losing 2-1 in the 8th inning, and the Red Sox hadn't done anything all night. Cliff Lee, do you remember him? Left-handed pitcher.
Yep.
Really good pitcher. Was throwing an absolute gem, like 1 or 2 hitter into that inning, and we finally threatened get a hit down the line with a runner on. Nelson Cruz and we were seated in the upper deck on the right field foul side. So if you could picture that.
Yeah.
Looking right down the pesky pole, kind of.
Okay, yeah.
And Nelson Cruz comes sliding in, makes the grab, saves the inning, and that was it. And kind of crushed our dreams for a little bit. Red Sox come back in the 9th, tie the game after Cliff Lee, or did Cliff Lee come out? I don't know. It was 2010. They probably stuck with their starter.
Yeah, probably.
They tie the game, goes to extras into the 10th inning. Mike Cameron for the Red Sox, center fielder, who again made an appearance for the Red Sox for a year.
One time I went to a Sea Dogs game. Mike Cameron was on a rehab assignment.
Oh, really?
I'm pretty sure he hit 2 home runs, including a walk-off home run.
Really?
Yeah. That was pretty fun.
Yeah.
All right, continue.
Mike Cameron, yeah, sorry. He was a power hitting outfielder. He was playing center. Should have been Jacoby Ellsbury, but Ellsbury was hurt because of course he was.
Right.
And Cameron leads off the inning with a huge deep fly ball to right field. Should have gotten out. Should have been a walk-off home run.
Mm-hmm.
And Nelson Cruz robs the home run over the fence there in right field.
Not a guy known for defense, really.
Holy. Nelson Cruz, he was just something else. Red Sox ended up winning the game. Youkilis won it on a walk-off sac fly to center field. But yeah, that was my first impression of Nelson Cruz. I think later that year he hit a walk-off grand slam in the World Series. They did lose the World Series to the Giants that year. Maybe it was the next year he had a walk-off grand slam.
It's kind of funny. Was that the year when he kind of misplayed a ball in the outfield that they kind of ended up losing on?
Oh, really? Or was that against the Cardinals? That might have been against the Cardinals the next year. Yeah. Either or, they were in the World Series two years in a row. They were in the World Series.
Yeah, and never won.
But yeah, Nelson Cruz, great player, very underrated in my opinion.
No, yeah, I agree with that. I think DH is good for him. especially at this age. I don't know how he's still
Yeah.
doing it.
Yeah. How old is he?
Let me look it up real quick.
He's still got some years. No, he's probably what, 42, 41?
Let's see. 41. Yeah,
41.
that's
Hey, if
impressive.
Tom Brady can still do it, he can still do it.
Hey, it's a lot more impressive in football than it is baseball, though, in
Yeah,
my
true.
opinion.
True.
Um,
Yeah.
so that was your. You said that's the only time you've been to Fenway.
That's the only time I've been to Fenway.
Well, I remember my first Red Sox game. I looked it up to get like the box score and stuff, but
Yeah.
it was July 4th in 2013 against the Padres. So
July 4th you went, really?
yeah, and
Huh.
I got to see the 2013 World Series champions. I have gone.
That's cool.
Hey, I went in 2013 and I went in 2018 when they.
The
That's not the only
Yankees series,
times.
right?
Yep, I went on the Saturday game against like
You weren't were you the Porcello one hitter or was that a Friday?
no, that was Friday
That was
before.
Friday.
Yeah,
The Thursday was the one that I have the box score of on my Green Monster. I don't know if you can see in the background.
I might
They
be
won
able to.
15 to they won 15 to 7. Well, you can sort of you can't see the D. They won 15 to 7. Steve Pierce hit 3 home runs. They scored 8
Oh
runs
yeah,
in the 4th inning. Yeah, it was that game.
Steve Pierce, what a legend.
Yeah. And then the next day was the one hitter, the Rick Porcello one hitter, and then the next day, which is the game I don't even remember, was the game you were at. And then the next day was a Sunday night baseball game where the Yankees blew it in the ninth on an error, and the Red Sox walked off.
Right. Yeah.
Eventually, ultimately
That
walked off.
that was an electric game, and to be
It was an
able to pull off
electric
the sweep there.
series.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
But
that was
unfortunately,
a turning point.
I got the worst game of the four, but I'll
Well, they
still
still
take it.
won. What did they win
Yeah,
by?
it might have been 4-2. Let me look it up. Um, oh, I'm gonna have to
You
find
still
it.
got to see the World Series winning team.
Yeah, exactly.
You need to go. You need to go this year, Ian. Whenever you go,
I
they win the World
might.
Series.
Well, I also went in 2019,
Oh, that's right. They didn't win it then.
2016, I think, as well.
Oh, okay. So there's
Okay.
a 50-50 chance.
So Red Sox Yankees 2018. Well, I'm looking for this. I will say that that Padres team that I saw in 2013 definitely
Hmm.
not definitely not really an entertaining team, I would say.
Who did they
From
have?
I can tell you let me pull up the box score. They had Logan Forsythe. Oh, they had Will Venable. I'm pretty sure that's the Red Sox bench coach now, right?
Is it? Yeah,
I
it
think it
is.
is. Yep. Carlos Quentin.
Carlos Quinton.
Quentin,
Yeah, I've
yeah,
heard of him.
he was their three hitter. He went 0 for 5.
He played for
Um,
the White Sox for a while.
Chase Headley, probably the biggest name on this
Hmm.
box score. Jesus Guzman, Mark Kotze, Nick Hundley,
Mark Kotze. Red Sox
it's
had him.
Kotze. They did.
Yeah,
What year?
yeah. Like '08, like a long
Okay,
time ago.
okay. Nick Hundley, yep. Alexi Emerista and Pedro Siriaco.
Pedro Siriaco. Love
Yeah,
that guy.
yeah. He got a standing ovation. He got a standing ovation.
Yeah, that's
Um,
funny.
but yeah, uh, Jacoby Ellsbury hit a home run as well as Brandon Snyder.
He only had like 8 home runs that whole season.
Did he?
That's cool. Yeah.
Hey, he had 3 hits. He went 3 for 4. I know. I'm pretty sure. Like Shane Victorino went into the stands to make a catch that game too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so that was pretty cool. Now let me see if I can find this Red Sox Yankees game. I think it was maybe in August.
As we continue to share our stories about seeing baseball, I did see the Red Sox 2 times in Tampa. When my family was in Florida, the Red Sox happened to be in town a couple times. Saw them in '07, the World Series winning team. They lost to the Devil Rays, who were dead last that year. Tim Wakefield pitched. That was a boring game. Whole bunch of reserves were playing. Alex Cora was playing.
That
Instead of Pedroia. Kevin Youkilis happened to have the day off. Uh, Jason Varitek wasn't playing because it was Wakefield pitching. Anyway, and then the next time we saw him was do you remember the play where Dustin Pedroia was rounding or came home and was out by a mile, but danced around the catcher and scored?
Yes,
I don't know
I
if you.
believe I believe I do.
I was at that game
You were.
behind home plate, not right behind home plate, but in one of the second deck or whatever
Okay.
behind home plate, and had a really cool angle at that. It was crazy
Really?
to
Would,
see it happen.
were you like excited?
Well, yeah, Red Sox took the lead. David Ortiz drove in the winning run
Was
or
it?
the tying run,
Wait,
whatever that was.
was that the series he hit his 500th home run?
No, this was 2016,
Oh,
or it might have been this year. Did he hit his 500th home run in his last year?
yeah. I believe. Ah, did he?
It might have been then. I don't know.
I know it was in Tampa Bay. I do know that. That's the one thing I can guarantee.
This was right after. This was literally the day after Jose Fernandez died.
Oh,
So Ortiz was supposed to have a huge ceremony and stuff, but he declined to have the ceremony because
right.
Fernandez had died. Yep.
Yeah. Well, good move there by David Ortiz. We'll say that.
So yeah, I've seen 3 Red Sox games, 2 in Tampa, 1 in Boston.
I saw I've seen I've probably seen 6, I think. Um because me and my dad went down for one in 20 that might have been in 2018 actually. Against the Royals, and we were staying in Boston, and we got there pretty early, so we just because we were going to the next game, so then we just decided to buy like the cheapest tickets they had for that night. So we went to
Yeah.
that one too. That yeah, I think Eduardo Nunez hit some home runs that series. Oh no, that was not 2018 because I went against the Yankees in 2018. When was that? I might have been
19?
no, it might have been 2017 maybe. That might have been 2017. Yeah,
So you saw him 3 years in a row. 4 years in a row. 16, 17, 18, 19.
probably. Yeah,
Well, you got to go this
probably.
year then.
You think?
We should go.
What?
A sports podcast goes to Boston.
Yeah, we can make like we can make like a
You
vlog.
a blog. Yeah, a blog. How about, better yet, a Rustic Men's Baseball League board goes to Boston.
Board? Get the whole
The whole
board.
board. The whole board.
That'd be awesome. That would be.
That'd be quite the trip if you think about it.
It would. There'd be a lot
What
of
a
interesting
trip that
stuff
would
going
be.
on.
That would just be awesome. I would love to travel with the Nunez's. Would love it.
Yeah, I would too. That would be.
Just be sick. It'd just be funny.
Yes.
I'm
Yes,
just
it
laughing.
would.
I'm laughing thinking about it.
Me too. I mean, the possibilities are endless of what could happen on that trip.
Yeah.
On a trip like
Even
that.
okay. If not that, then how about a Sea Dogs game after the season's over?
I mean, we should have gone. We should have gone on Tuesday if there wasn't games on Tuesdays or Sunday. But there's
Well,
games
yeah,
on
Sale
Sundays
was
as
there
well.
yesterday. Yeah, true. How about just a Sea Dogs game? That's a compromise. And plus, the Nunez's
Yeah.
aren't huge Red Sox fans, so
No,
that way,
Saul
if you go to the
actually.
Sea Dogs,
Saul used to play for the Sea Dogs.
we no, we didn't.
He did the stats.
Stop lying to people.
He
Stop
did
lying to
he
people.
did the stats for the Sea Dogs
He
or
did.
something like that. Yeah, I believe. I'm like 80%
Really?
sure. We can ask him about it sometime if he ever comes
Okay.
on, or if I'll just we'll see, because we talked about having Frank and Saul on. I think that'd be a good episode.
We talked about it. I don't know how serious we were about having them both on at the same time, but
Yeah, I think that'd be cool, but I feel like Frank would be hyping him up a lot, because we know Saul. He's a pretty humble guy, so like if we ask him a question about baseball,
He-
Frank would like
he-
call him out if he's like being kind of keeping it too down low. You know what I mean?
yeah, but he's very humble, but he also likes to roast people, so
Yeah, yeah.
he's self-depreciating, and he's also other people depreciating too. It's kind of funny.
Yeah. I found the game though.
You did.
I did, and it was Nathan Eovaldi against Chance Adams.
This is the 2018 game?
Yep, and Evaldi went 8 innings, only 3 hits, 1 walk, 4
Wow.
strikeouts, and then
8 innings.
yep, and then Craig Kimbrell came in for the save, and in his 2018 form, he gave up 2 hits, 2 walks, and an earned run with 2 strikeouts.
Home run, strikeout, double, strikeout, home run, strikeout.
That's all he did. And I mean, Mitch Moreland was actually hitting third that day.
Oh, I love Mitch Moreland.
He went 1 for 3 with 2 RBIs.
Miss Mitch Moreland.
Yeah, he was wonderful guy. Over in Oakland now.
Speaking of first baseman at the deadline, though, Anthony Rizzo on your radar?
Not really, no. I like to say he is to mess with Frank. But
it's not gonna happen.
No, I don't. This honestly might make him more bad, but he's not good enough for the Red Sox right now. I don't think.
Oh, wow.
They need something better than Anthony Rizzo, because hey, they got Franchi Cordero, they got Christian Arroyo, they got other guys that can fill in first base.
You don't think they're gonna move for first baseman at the deadline?
I think what they're gonna do is they're gonna move for the best player that they can get for the cheapest they can get. It doesn't matter where they play.
Doesn't have to be because they can do first base by committee.
Right, they do, and they have like almost probably 80% of their starting lineup is like utility guys basically. So
yeah,
it's like they can. They're the Red Sox wouldn't really be afraid to move the guys they have around the field a little bit. I don't think.
Yeah. No, that's fine. I mean, in the past, even on the championship seasons, they have positions that are weaker that they just kind of shop people around, you know?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. A guy for the Red Sox who's, well, there's a lot of guys who've been pretty hot lately, but Devers has been pretty hot. I mean, he had 2 home runs against the Yankees, I think.
Yes.
Right. And he just hit a home run now. That's why I kind of thought of it. He just went deep.
Did he?
Yep.
Was it 2-0 or
3-2 now?
Oh,
Red Sox.
When I left, it was 2-0. Oh yes, it should be 3-0. No, yeah.
Yeah, no, and I feel like Hunter Renfroe is a beast.
I like Renfroe.
Yeah, me too.
He's just a under the radar guy.
Yeah, and I guess somehow he still has control under his contract. Like he's still in arbitration somehow, but I don't know how they got him. I don't know how they signed him. With the Rays just released him or something. I don't know what happened because they didn't trade for him, did they?
I don't know.
I don't think they did. Pretty sure they just signed him, and he still has he's still in arbitration. I don't know, or he's got some sort of control. But I'll take it.
Who also has been hot? Kike.
Yeah, he won Player of the Week.
Kike's been great. Verdugo's been great.
Yep.
A lot of guys have just been great.
They have. They really have.
I mean, it seems rounding into form, really.
And I'm excited for it. Come October.
I'm very excited for it. Yep.
This is a team like that. The game on Sunday, that's a big game right there. That's a big one that just proves obviously the Red Sox have come back a lot.
Huge swing game though, because if you lose that, what are they down a game or are they tied?
They would have been tied.
But still, then you lose in 2 out of 4 to the Yankees. The Yankees would have had momentum. It's just
yeah.
And wouldn't have been
good. Being down 4 runs and not having a hit going into the 8th inning. Oh, I mean, a lot of teams might just say, you know what, that's about it.
That's game. Yeah,
we'll just
call it a
get
series.
it over with. We'll move on, get them next time or something. But no, you got to get that win, especially when there's Tampa Bay Rays creeping up on you constantly.
Yep.
You can't get away from them. So I mean, that's a huge win. It's a huge win.
Tampa Bay Rays are gonna be tough.
They are.
I think we got the Astros are good too, but we got 2 of the best teams in the AL.
Yeah.
In the same division.
And the Blue Jays aren't a team to sleep on either.
No, they're not. I think Blue Jays could make a serious run at the wild card if the A's. What are the A's like right now?
Let me check for you. The A's are 56 and 45. Currently, we have Tampa Bay and Oakland, and the Yankees are 3.5 games out of the wild card, and Toronto is 4 games out.
Okay. Yankees will drop like 5 in a row again, like they always do.
I mean,
So they'll
yeah,
be back to 500.
I feel like they've been getting a little bit lucky because they've only got a +5 run differential. So
Yeah, they've been getting lucky all season with that run differential. And
I
the
mean,
Blue Jays differential is better than ours, isn't it?
yeah, Blue Jays are 86 +86.
Yeah, yeah.
So I mean, yeah, I mean those are teams that score runs. Blue Jays and Tampa Bay Rays. Red Sox score too though. Red Sox score too, just not as much. Not as much. Um,
Hey, it doesn't matter. You're getting wins. So
right, exactly. Do you have anything else for MLB? You think we covered about everything?
no, I think that's good. That's good. That's good coverage for this week.
All right.
Don't want to talk about too much.
There is something we got to talk about though.
What?
The Olympics.
All right. Yeah. Go. Okay.
The Olympics. I mean, what are we doing in the Olympics? Honestly, as I told you sometime this weekend, if they're gonna keep adding all of these, just like what seem to be pretty much random events, I'm gonna be an Olympian before I'm out of my prime. I mean, they're 3-on-3 basketball. What's the point of having 3-on-3 basketball? You already have a normal 5-on-5. Normal, everyone, like, when you think of basketball, what do you think of 5-on-5 basketball? Why do we need 3-on-3 half-court basketball in the Olympics? Like, come on now.
Why do we need both?
What is that? Exactly.
There's no reason. Why do we need
Exactly.
surfing? Why do we need surfing in the Olympics?
Right. Like,
I'm looking at a list of
I have
of stuff. It's just ridiculous.
I have a list too. What is this? What is modern pentathlon? Pentathlon.
Pentathlon?
Pentathlon. Oh,
Is it like
okay.
a 5 things where you ride a horse? Then I don't know.
Okay. I think it would
Click
be.
on it. Do you have it in
Is this
front
like
of you?
some?
Like,
What it looks like some like dark age sport type of thing, like what
yeah,
they
it's
used to
probably
do
that's where
before.
that is probably what they used to do before
Like,
sports were a real thing.
yeah, like shoot,
Yeah.
ride a horse,
How
swim.
about this one? How about this one? Rhythmic gymnastics. Have you heard of that?
Was that just dancing? Is that dance?
It's dance. It's basically dancing. It's figure skating without the skates, and you'll hold on to a little ribbon and twirl it around.
Okay, get that out, please. I mean, we can get rid of that.
Baseball has not been in the Olympics since '08. Just reminding you.
Right,
Um.
right. Rugby, I like rugby. Rugby's cool.
Yeah.
That's a great sport.
Yeah. I like rugby. One sport they did add this year that I respect is sport climbing, like
Sport
rock
climbing?
climbing.
Okay.
That's cool.
How do you
kind of like
how do you
that.
do that though? Time based?
I don't know if it's a race thing or if it's bouldering. If it's the
Okay.
race thing, those are really interesting to watch. You get two people, they just scale a whole thing with like hardly any handholds in like 30 seconds. It's crazy.
Oh wow, that could
But
actually be
yeah,
exciting.
that takes serious. That's just like that's cool.
How about this
That's
one, Ricky?
takes an athlete. Yeah, go
How
ahead.
about this? Artistic swimming.
That's
Artistic, like we're doing sports here, not art.
that's synchronized swimming. I think it's just named different, but synchronized swimming, artistic or whatever, synchronized, whatever it is, still stupid. Have you seen it? Look it up. I need you to
Yeah.
watch a video right now
I'm
of
pretty sure
synchronized swimming.
It's just people like dancing in like it's dance in
In
water.
sync.
It's dance in
In
water.
sync, and they're like upside down in the water.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
There's not a men's team for that though. No men's at all. Only women.
No, because why? What do you think? Why do you? That'd be like having a men's cheerleading team. Another thing. Isn't cheering in the Olympics this year, or it's
don't
going
know.
to be? I heard that somewhere
It might be in the future.
in the future. Either way,
Questionable
stupid.
move. I will say that. Artistic gymnastics. That might be cheerleading. Artistic
That could be it.
gymnastics.
That could be it. Oh my goodness.
That could be the one. I'll take. I mean, I'll take badminton. It's a little questionable, honestly, in my
Badminton's
opinion.
fine. I don't really.
But also,
yeah,
when you think of badminton, you just think about playing in the backyard on like a barbecue or something.
gym class.
Yeah,
gym
right.
class.
You don't really think of.
They should add
Olympics.
cornhole to the Olympics. That I would watch.
Okay, that would be cool.
If they got ping pong and
feel like-
badminton, let's add cornhole. Let's add
Yeah.
all the yard games.
I feel like if you had cornhole, is that something that America would dominate?
Absolutely. True. That's true. That would be true.
They have skateboarding. That's a new one.
Wait. That's on the board.
That's
cool, but
I'm seeing something here. Sailing. How do you do that? A race? Must be a race.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm seeing a picture of it though. It actually looks pretty intense. So I'll call that good. We'll keep sailing it. But in my opinion, why do we have why do we have like horse stuff in the Olympics? Because that's just like not you really. Like sure you control it, but it's the horse. Like, and I bet the horse doesn't really get much recognition. And I thought it was for like humans. So like, what are we doing with horses? Just remove any event with a
Well, they
horse.
ride the horses like equestrian and or whatever they call it,
Yeah, but
dressage, where they prance around in their suits and they jump over stuff and
yeah, but like you think like everything's really on here is like you gotta be like pretty physical. You gotta do stuff physically. Like riding a
yeah,
horse. I mean,
exactly,
it's
exactly.
not really too physical. I don't think
What? Yeah, yeah.
it's not really showing out what you can do athletically or well, it should be
It's
athletically. I
just
think right. It's sports, and you're just letting the horse do all the work. So get
yeah. I don't
horses out of
know.
the Olympics, please. Sorry to all the horse people, but I mean, make a horse Olympics. That would be cool, huh? Just
Yeah,
a whole
they
bunch
do
of
that. Horse Olympics.
horse
They got
events.
Paralympics. They got Special Olympics. Add Horse Olympics to it too.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, what is this one? What is breaking? Did you
Breaking.
see that?
I did not see
Breaking. That's
that.
all it says. Breaking.
Is it breaking boards? Is it like
It's
karate?
good. It's gonna debut in 2024.
Oh, oh God, we're looking into that, aren't we?
What is that?
I.
More info. An urban dance style that
Oh
originated
my
in the
God.
Bronx borough of New York in the
So
1970s.
we're just
So
adding everything.
we're talking breakdancing here.
In the Olympics.
Competitive. We can make anything a competition now. Good grief. Holy.
It's
Holy lightning. That's
breakdancing in the Olympics. What is that? All right. The okay.
baseball has not been in the Olympics since 2008.
And you're adding breakdancing.
You're adding breakdancing. Give me a
Listen.
break.
Okay. The ancient Greeks started the Olympics, I believe, right, Ricky?
Yeah, with 4 sports: running, wrestling. I don't know what the other two. Just the most basic of basic stuff.
How do you think they're gonna feel about this? How do you think they would feel about this? I mean,
Same way James Smith would feel about modern day NBA. So,
how's that?
I mean, bad. Not what he intended
Yeah, they're like
when he first invented the sport.
Dude, if they saw this, they'd be, what is this? Seeing some random people just like doing some weird moves. They're like, when they're out here trying to kill each other, to try to win something, and we
We
got
got gladiators going at it,
yeah, and then
and the closest thing to that now is fencing, where you run or you dance around with a flimsy friggin' plastic sword, and as soon as you touch the other person, the play stops.
right.
That's the closest thing.
Maybe boxing. Boxing might be the closest. Actually,
Boxing.
don't they have to wear headgear in the Olympics though?
There's taekwondo.
Yeah,
I don't know.
you would have to wear headgear, so that's not even like
There's judo, karate, and taekwondo. By the way,
so
three different fighting
types of
styles.
martial arts.
Yeah.
So get 3 of those out, or 2 of those. I mean, we'll keep one.
Make it all into one.
Right, like, come on. I'm gonna be in the Olympics one day, Ricky. I mean, I can almost guarantee it
I
now.
swear.
I can-
Breakdancing. We need to make something. What's something we'd be really good at?
to
I don't know.
something stupid like
Have you heard of table hockey? Have you heard of that? It's like
Is-
foosball but hockey,
yeah,
and you play with rods. It's rod hockey's another name for it.
yeah. That's an option probably one day.
I'm really good at that. So I used to win. I won a 14 team family tournament when I was like 13 once. So I think I could do that. I think I'd be really good at that.
Well, let's get
Put
it
that in
in.
the Olympics, I'll win the gold.
There we go.
No,
I
I
mean-
mean,
I think they needed whoever's on the Olympic board needs to clean their act up a bit. Whoever's making decisions.
how do they make these decisions knowing, wow, people
Like-
are really going to laugh at this?
That's what they're doing. I think they're trying to get laughed at. I mean, they're just trying to include everyone, right? No? Yes?
Right.
Maybe.
Yeah. Honestly, I mean,
I mean,
Freaking
trampolining, that's been around a while, I think.
artistic gymnastics and rhythmic gymnastics, artistic swimming. Like, stop.
Golf,
Enough.
golf's great. Golf's great.
Golf
Again,
should be in it because a lot
yeah,
of countries are good at golf.
yeah,
Wait,
exactly.
what is futsal? Futsal.
What is that? Another one they're adding?
Indoor football. Oh, indoor soccer.
Okay,
That's cool.
we're getting out of
I'd
control
watch.
though. We're getting a little
But
bit out of
I'd
control.
watch that.
Are they gonna add? I mean,
Floor hockey.
I
What they should add choke ball. Remember that?
yeah,
You ever play that?
yeah. They should. They should add spike ball.
They should.
Shoot ball would be fun though. That would be
What
fun to
was
get
the
in the Olympics.
sport? Do you remember this? You took elective gym right with Mr. Kingsbury.
I did.
What was the sport he made up that you'd play with? Like you'd have a cone in the paint, in each paint, in there each key, and then
Oh,
you use all 6 hoops.
oh yeah.
What was that sport? What was that?
I don't
The
know. I
name of
think he just
that?
made it up.
Well, that should be in the Olympics.
Yeah, that's a lot of because I
If
forgot.
it's just an.
How do you even
Dang it! What was the name of that?
wait? Because you could like shoot in a basket or try to hit a tennis ball off a cone, right? Is that what it was?
Yes, you had
And-
the tennis ball in the
but you
middle,
couldn't
and
hit
then
the
you
cone.
had the 2 bigger balls in the paint.
Right.
Yeah, but you couldn't hit the cone, and the tennis ball ended the game at any point. And too many people would always go for the tennis ball,
I
thinking that would. Yeah,
I remember this one time. Was it like how did he run it like first to score or was it like time limit?
I think it was first to like 25 or something.
Oh, okay. I
That's
remember.
how we played it anyway.
I remember. I don't know if you know Seth Roy.
Yeah, yeah. Of
He
course.
was in my class, and I'm pretty sure like his team was down like big time, so he just like went and did like.
That's
like,
the only time to do it.
Yeah, he did like a 360 or something, threw it and just knocked it off.
He did. He did
Yeah.
it really.
Yeah.
Without hitting the cone.
Yeah, it was pretty electric. I mean,
That's funny.
Oh man, I'd like to watch rugby. I think I was looking at like the schedules earlier. They play tonight. I think they play tonight at like
I
10.
like. I like rugby, but I like rugby sevens better. Have you ever seen that on TV? It's just 7-on-7.
Yeah,
I find
think
that
I've
way
seen it.
more easier to understand because, like, when I watch rugby, I feel like what people who aren't familiar with the NFL feel like when they turn on the TV.
Right.
Like, I have no idea what's going on. Why are they all in a circle? Why are they lifting people, boosting people up on their shoulders?
Yeah.
Like, I don't get it.
Is
Doesn't make sense to me. Same with cricket. You ever seen that?
cricket? Yeah. Surprised. Is lacrosse big around the world, or is that just like an American thing?
I don't know. That's another sport that it must just be an American thing because that
Might be.
sport's pretty big. Like,
Yeah, or at
in
least
America,
in like
big
a
enough.
North America
Yeah.
thing, like Canada. I think Canada plays. Canada must
Probably.
play. But American football would be nice to see in the Olympics one day, but I don't think that's ever gonna happen
That's never gonna happen
because
because
it's only
no,
America and
only
or
America-
United States and Canada again. I
pretty
think.
much. Yeah,
So
yeah. That would just be the U.S. winning it every single year. Imagine an
Kinda like-
Olympic national team at the NFL, like of the NFL's best 22 guys, like that.
That'd be insane. How would like with the complexity of like a NFL, like an NFL football team though? How well do you think they'd actually be
True.
able to play with that short?
I don't know
preparation
because
time?
right because they'd have to get a playbook and practice and learn each other, and then
Right.
as soon as the Olympics are over, you report to training camp. That probably wouldn't work.
Yeah, I feel like
I don't know.
and NFL teams probably just wouldn't let their players play. Honestly,
Probably, yeah, that's true. It could just end up being a bunch of defunct college players,
kind of like with
or like
baseball,
which they would still win. The U.S. would
Yeah.
still win.
the U.S. would still win, and that is kind of like what baseball is now though.
Yeah,
That's why they took it
yeah.
out. But like, just because the players aren't the best in the world doesn't mean you don't take it out because you have
Exactly.
dancing. You have dancing in here. So, come on now.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but I guess I saw people where there's some softball players triggered that softball was playing on a baseball field with
I
like,
don't
a
like that
temporary
either.
fence. But
That looks so stupid.
that's the
You
only
couldn't
way.
build 2 stadiums.
No, because the deal was baseball and softball would be tied together to get it back.
That's so dumb.
So that's why. Oh,
Yeah, could
USA
at least make it
softball
look
plays
better.
for the gold tomorrow.
I know they
Tomorrow
do.
morning. So
They
then
beat Japan today, which was basically their warm up
that
because they're going to play Japan again anyway.
I forgot her name, like Kelsey or something, hit a walk off home run. What? What was what was her name? Do you remember?
No, but I don't know her name. You're just like, I forget her name, but Kelsey or something.
It might have been, dude. I think it was Kelsey, man. I'll look it up. Don't worry. What do you think? What do you think the odds of USA winning are, though?
I don't know. It always used to come down to USA and Japan. So
I'm pretty sure Japan's the 1 seed, right?
Kelsey Stewart, is that who it is?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, there you go.
See, Kelsey.
Yeah.
Told you. Dude, Franchi Cordero's a beast, man. Beach volleyball, that's a good one.
Love beach volleyball.
Get your feet stuck in the sand. I mean,
It's interesting.
it is.
It's just weird. It's like, let's make a sport way harder than it needs to be.
Yeah, I mean, because when you think about sports and sand, you kind of think about like someone going to train in the sand because of resistance or whatever it might be, you know. But now you're gonna actually play an actual game in the sand, and it's just 2v2,
Yeah.
right?
It is just 2v2, which
So
is cool.
You got to cover a lot of ground, but you can get a lot more chemistry with your teammate than if you had a full team.
True.
Diving, honestly, I mean, I feel like it's kind of, I guess. I mean,
Diving?
it's okay.
I think synchronized diving is cool to watch sometimes
Yeah,
because they do it so perfectly.
I feel like anything really in the water, you just got to let in the Olympics, you know,
Yeah, I guess.
because it's water.
Water polo. We didn't even talk
Water
about that.
polo.
That looks. I'd love to try to play water polo.
I've heard.
Just love to
that's-
see how tiring it can be.
Yeah, I've heard it's very tiring and like extremely hard.
You're treading water
And
the whole time.
I've heard people like to give cheap shots in that game.
Well, I'm sure they get away with it.
Yeah, well, you
You
can't really
freaking
see
drown
anything.
people.
Yeah.
What are the refs doing? We're swimming around underwater? No, they're not. You can't see.
They should have like little kayaks or whatever, but
Well,
just
they-
like stay out of the way.
Yeah, they got cameramen that go, and not. I don't think it's water polo, but or maybe they do it in there too. But like for the race events,
Yeah.
for swimming race events, they get cameramen that go underwater with an oxygen tank.
Wait, do they actually?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
And
right.
they get, yeah, no, they do.
They better be paid well for that. Going underwater. I mean, they have oxygen, but still. I mean, taking a camera underwater and with oxygen tank on you. I mean, come on. That's hard work, man. It's hard work.
Hey, I'm a cameraman, so I respect it. I
Yeah.
respect it.
Yeah, you do.
Anything to get the shot, right?
Yes, exactly. You got to get the shot, no matter what it takes. No matter what it takes. You know what? I was kind of disappointed that the U.S. men's national team didn't make the Olympics for soccer.
They didn't?
No, they didn't.
Huh.
I
thought they were going to.
I don't think they did because the qualifier was probably in like 2019.
Oh, probably, yeah.
So
They were doing well in this
Like-
most recent tournament.
yeah, I
thing.
saw they played last night.
I don't
know if
get
they won or
soccer.
not.
I don't get it.
Yeah, me neither. I'd rather watch the men's, I would say. So I probably won't watch soccer this year.
I like watching the World Cup.
The World Cup.
That's
I think-
just you have to watch. It comes around.
Yeah, I think that's what the U.S. men's team is playing in right now, like a qualifier for the World Cup or something.
That's probably what it is.
I think
yeah,
it
which
is, yeah.
2022.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm just like seeing just by like looking around places that I guess U.S. men's soccer team is actually starting to look better, getting better players. So
Yeah, apparently.
I mean, hey, I'll take it. Yeah. No, I think we're kind of running out of things for the Olympics here.
I think we covered just about everything, just like the Olympics covers just about everything. So
They cover a little bit too much, honestly. We'll say
a
that.
little, way too much.
Hey, I'll say this though while we're on the topic of the Olympics. Or wait, when's the Winter Olympics? That's a long way away, so I'll say it now. What was it? When was the last Winter Olympics?
2018.
2018. I remember. So my cousin, he does like cross country skiing, or like sprinting types of skis or whatever, and he was in like Olympic qualifiers and stuff, and he missed
Really?
he missed the Olympic team by like one spot in a race, so by
Really?
like basically by seconds. Yeah,
From where?
he's from Fort Kent, but he moved to Montana.
Wait, what's his name?
Nick Michaud.
Oh, I thought there was another person
There is. He
from
does
around here
He does biathlon
that
though. I
was
think.
in it. Yeah, it was biathlon. That's
Yeah.
what it was.
Yeah, that's what it was. But yeah, he was close.
Yeah.
He was close. He
Interesting.
just short. Just short. Yeah, well,
That's too bad. That's cool though.
well, I think we can transition to
Trivia?
trivia real quick, because
Yep.
you know what's going to be a really good trivia question years from now?
What?
What year was the 2020 Olympics?
That's a good one. I like that. Is that what they're calling this? They
It
call it the
is,
2020
It's
Olympics?
the 2020 Olympics.
That's confusing.
That's going to be a good question, no?
Well, yeah, but people are gonna be like, well, obviously 2020, so this has to be a trick question. Oh yeah, COVID 2020,
Right.
2021. So they're gonna know.
Yeah, probably. I wonder how that's going to be handled in the future. Like, are they going to teach COVID in history classes?
Probably.
We lived it.
I mean,
We lived it, man.
we did.
Tell the grandkids, well, back when COVID, that's going to be like the back in Nam joke.
Yeah.
Back when COVID.
Corona.
Jeez, we better stop
Remember
talking
at the
about this and
begin-
probably take our
at-
stuff down.
What? Before we
Talking
what?
about better stop talking about COVID, or else they're gonna come for us, take our stuff down.
Sure, they gotta censor us.
Yeah, exactly. What were you saying?
COVID is real. Climate change is not fake.
Is that
Anyway, keep going. Just go.
I
I was just trying to think about a bunch of woke stuff to say, but I'm not gonna say it.
Oh, okay.
Not what I'm here for.
All right, I'll go first for trivia then, I guess. I guess we'll do
I'll
it
go
like
first. My question's not
Okay.
that great.
that.
Uh,
Oh,
well,
okay.
I'm not sure which one I want to ask.
I accidentally
Okay,
exited mine, so I'm going off memory.
Okay, I'll ask mine here. You're gonna know one of these, but you're definitely not gonna know the second. But the fact that it's a question at all is gonna be kind of interesting. Who are the only two Red Sox managers to win multiple World Series?
What'd you say?
Who are the only two Red Sox managers to win multiple World Series?
Terry Francona.
Yep, you're not gonna get the other one.
You don't think so?
No,
That's like Babe Ruth age.
yes.
That's like, he'd probably have a name something like Duke, like Duke Johnson or something.
Good guess. It
Wait,
was Bill.
Duke Johnson's
name is-
actually an NFL player.
The name is Bill Kerrigan.
Bill Kerrigan.
And he was a player manager.
Oh,
He won
yeah,
in
there you go.
1915 and 1916. I just found it very interesting.
What-
The Red Sox have won 9 titles, and only 2 managers have won more than one.
Not for long.
Okay.
Hopefully. Was the last player manager Pete Rose?
I think so. I'm
He's
gonna
banned.
Google that right now.
Pete Rose is banned. How about that? Right? Because he bet on his team winning, I believe.
On his team winning.
Yeah,
Like,
not
what-
even trying
how-
to throw a game or anything. Just like,
Well, don't we always bet on our team winning? Like,
Right,
just
exactly.
Without money?
and the Astros don't get not a single knock on them, the players at least. So let Pete Rose in. He's a Hall of Famer. Come on now.
Yeah. Most hits of all time. Doesn't matter what he did.
And what he did's not even terrible either. I mean, come on.
Right. It's way worse people that are in the Hall of Fame, probably.
I feel like when he'll be allowed, someone as the older guys start going out, and not really
the old
younger
heads, yeah.
guys, but like people with different beliefs than the older guys. Start
Yeah, that's
coming in.
true. Yeah.
Eventually he'll be in. Hopefully it's while he's still alive though.
Who didn't one person that was voting for the Hall of Fame this year submit an empty ballot just out of spite because
Yeah.
he's
What a
such a
clown.
snob?
What a clown.
None of these guys are good enough.
Like you get the honor to vote for the Hall of Fame and you don't. You obviously
Just to prove
doesn't
a
deserve
point.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, like you go home, man. You're just
Ban him from
snob. Yeah,
future
ban him
votes.
for life.
Yeah,
Goodness.
exactly. What do you what do you think about Barry Bonds being in the Hall of Fame?
I feel like I don't know. I feel like he deserves it either way. It's just he happens to be the one that got the most publicity, the one that was the most obvious with the steroids. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it. Just a lot of people were doing it. A lot
Yeah.
of people were doing it.
Yeah. I think I
Doesn't
do
make it
think
right, but
he probably I would say he probably belongs in because I mean you still it doesn't matter how much steroids you take if you're not squaring the ball up, it's still
yeah,
not
that's
going
true.
anywhere. So
Yeah, exactly. He's one of the best hitters ever, I think.
yeah,
He
like
should be considered that.
yeah, I mean he played in the steroid era, so I mean he still put up
Mm-hmm.
more better numbers than everyone in the steroid
He
era.
put up Hall of Fame numbers regardless. So
Yeah, so I let him in, let him in. All right,
yeah,
time for
ask your question.
my question. Who holds the longest uh the longest okay, I'm kind of I know what my question is, I just can't figure out the way to say it. Who has the most consecutive games with a home run? Who holds that record?
Huh. That's interesting.
Bonus if you can guess how many games in a row.
Did I ask era?
Um I mean, not this era, but not well, I don't know what you want. Like he's not currently active, I can tell you that. And he played for a few different teams, maybe 3 or 4, probably 3.
So,
Um,
so he retired somewhat recently,
I wouldn't say somewhat recently, but
like 2015 or before he retired,
he retired
or are we
before
talking?
2015, like way
So
before
like
that, I
two,
think. But
so like he played in the 90s.
yep, I mean, I mean, that's probably giving away too much, honestly, when you think about who this guy is.
Oh, was it Mark McGuire?
No,
Um, Tony Gwynn.
no.
Um,
You think Tony Gwynn had home run streaks?
I don't know. He hit a lot of home runs, didn't he?
I don't think. No, I think he was more of a contact
Sammy
guy.
Sosa.
He retired in 2010. 2010 was his last season.
Oh, you can't tell me who he plays for, or else I would know.
Oh yeah, you would know.
Did he win a World Series?
No, and that could tell you who he plays for.
Not the Yankees, because you said he played in the 90s. Um, he played for. Did he play for the Padres?
No,
They never won a World Series. Um, is he white?
no,
Is he black?
yeah.
Okay. Playing 20 questions now.
I can't believe you're drawing a blank. He played
Well,
for 3 teams.
okay.
He retired with the team he started with.
Okay. 2010 retired. Never won a World Series. Black. Hits a lot of home runs. Ryan Howard? No.
No,
Uh,
Ricky,
what?
Ricky. All right, I'll tell you. He played
Wait,
for
oh, no.
the Cincinnati Reds as one of his teams.
Ken Griffey Jr.?
Yes,
Really?
finally, Ricky, finally.
Okay. Okay.
And now, can you guess how many games in a row he hit a home run?
6,
8.
7, 8.
8.
Wow, that's a
Yes.
lot.
That is
That's
a lot.
crazy.
Yeah. Well, should we recap the week?
Go ahead. Yep.
Okay, before we get into baseball, let's talk about me and Christian Nunez dominating you guys in tennis.
You did not dominate. We went to two. We played twice. Each time went to Game 7. So
it was a good matchup. It was a good matchup.
love tennis.
Some late night tennis.
Loved it. Tennis is a great sport, people.
It is, and I mean we had great matchup, but you guys did say
Horrible scoring
all.
system.
Yeah, it's pretty
Tennis.
interesting.
Sorry, you got a stupid scoring system, but a great sport. Sorry.
Yes, I mean you could have said double elimination. You got to beat us 2 in 2 7-game series. You guys decided too late.
It was
gotta
too late
get to
for
bed.
that.
Winner take all.
Yeah.
Because we didn't get done till like midnight.
We would have been up. We would have been up till. I would have been up till 12:30. That if we.
Yeah, we didn't get done till like 11:30.
Decided to do that.
11:40 maybe around that time.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, I think I won most improved in that tournament.
From beginning to end, yes.
Yeah.
Probably.
And Chris was probably one of the better ones there. So I mean,
Chris was just consistent.
Yeah, he was.
Chris was
He
consistent.
only messed up a few times. All right, should we talk about baseball?
Go ahead.
I will say I am continuing to pursue and chase after the stolen base lead. We officially know I was not in first, only 2 behind, and I got 1 or 2 this weekend. Depends on how they're scored.
And the leader Alex says he was not there. So
I'm, and second place wasn't there either. No game against the weekend. So
who was second?
Corey.
Oh, I thought Alex Chapman was second.
No.
Oh, okay.
So I'm at least
I think
tied
Alex
for second.
Chapman's probably second now with you.
Oh, you think he is?
Alex Chapman, he had at least 2 or 3 this weekend.
Oh, dang. Well, I'm gonna have to keep going after it. But I will say, to get stolen bases, you have to sacrifice, and I mean, I don't know if you've seen Ricky, but my arm's pretty torn up.
What, from diving back that time on Saturday? When you took a shot to the
yeah, on Saturday, and so I dove into
steal on Sun. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. So I dove in Saturday, cut up my arm pretty good, and then I dove into the base Sunday, and I thought I just like reopened my wound, but I basically just got cut in almost the same exact spot again. Should I show you my wounds, Ricky? Do you want to see the wounds? All right, if you're watching on YouTube. I didn't know that they were this bad. Oh, they're not that bad, but they're pretty big. If you're watching on YouTube, viewer discretion is advised. All right, here it is, Ricky.
Oh, yeah.
And then there's a little bit there.
Man.
Yes.
Sinkhawk field, please.
And the smaller one came as the ground was soaked and like wet after it's been raining all day. But yeah, that one came. I mean, we were down, so I had to take the base. Did I feel great about it? No, but because they didn't have a second baseman. But I mean, the shortstop could have been playing more heads up because I was kind of scouting the shortstop out until
we're talking the delayed steal right now.
The extremely delayed steal, yeah.
Yeah, the delayed steal.
That was just listen. I might not be the fastest, and I might not just like be able to swipe a bag easily, but I get electric steals and very well timed steals. You know, I get steals that should hype the guys up, get the guys excited.
Spark, yeah.
Risky steals.
That delayed steal that you did also only worked because it was a pitch that the pitcher and the catcher both thought that they had, and I called the ball. It was definitely outside. It was like on the other batter's box line, but they wanted it because he kind of hit his spot, and so they both like slowed down and got mad for a second, and then didn't realize you were running.
Well, yeah, going into the weekend, I was kind of thinking about I got to try that sometime because a lot of times you see just like the shortstop and second baseman will just like turn away, not really pay attention even if there's a runner on first. So and then with that situation, there was no runner, there was no second baseman, but we were still down. So you can't just give up when you're down. You got to get a win, man. So I waited for the right time. I kind of saw he was he was doing like kind of turning away a little bit. So I looked, saw the catcher, wasn't really paying complete attention to the catcher and pitcher, but saw they were pretty focused on each other, and then saw right once I saw the shortstop take like a step and look to his right, I was gone because I knew he would have to get there. Basically, we'd be racing each other at least, and the throw would have to be perfect. Ended up making it in, right? Was it close?
No, because they tagged you on your foot, so you were in.
Pretty easily then.
Yeah.
Who did the throw come from? The pitcher, I'm assuming.
Yes.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Ricky was umping that game. If you did not realize, but
Arguably the worst game to ump
yeah,
all year because it just took forever.
And just unfortunate events. I mean,
yeah, injuries. I saw him today, by the way.
You did? Was he coaching?
He was coaching, and he was not on crutches. He was walking fine.
Really?
He said it hurt. I asked him how it was, and he said, and I quote, "It hurts like hell." But he was there, and he was coaching, and he even jogged from his dugout to the third base box once. And
jeez,
I was like, "Did you just jog?" He's like, "Yeah, that was stupid of me, wasn't it?" He didn't say. I mean, it's not broken.
That's good.
He went to the ER, and they said it's not broken. He showed it to me. It's pretty black and blue, but.
Did he say what happened? Like what was wrong with it, or? I mean, he was just trying to run and tripped up.
Yeah, well, I don't know. He said he heard something pop too, which
that's not
is bad because you'd think it broken or something, but just sprained. So hopefully he's hoping to, I don't know, at least play it.
Be back.
Probably
by the
not
playoffs,
this weekend,
maybe?
but be back at some point to stick him at first base or something, just because he's still valuable to the team.
Right, kind of like a Saul situation at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you still need him. Might not be able to do much, but he can contribute. So.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, I mean, Pine Cones lost twice, man, this weekend. But we're still with a win against you guys tomorrow.
You lose that game against Valley. I'd say first place is out of reach for you, but
right. But
now you won that game.
With a win tomorrow,
a game back.
And with a win tomorrow, we would take necessarily. I believe we would take first place because we'd take the head-to-head and we'd be tied. So we'd at least be tied for first. But if it ended, we'd have the advantage.
Yeah, we'd have to. If it ended tied, we'd have to beat you by a game.
Yeah,
you couldn't end tied for us.
Right.
What if we tie the head-to-head? Then what does it go to?
I would say run differential, probably no. Like between the series maybe, or if they just want to go run differential for the whole season.
I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't even think we've settled tiebreakers yet.
No, that'd be a decision we have to make, I think.
Before it happens, preferably.
Yeah, we should. So
But if the only way that would happen is for us to win, to beat you, go up 2 games, but then lose at least 2 out of 3, and you guys win 2 out of 3.
Right. So there's a lot of stuff could happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Pine Cones versus the Mavericks tomorrow. I think you guys are home, right? I think you're the home team.
We should be, because you were home last time.
Yeah.
Must see TV, folks.
Yeah. Ricky versus Ian.
Come on by Sincock Field,
in
Caribou, Maine.
6 p.m. This
is
great. Prime time.
Can't wait.
Prime time.
Cannot wait.
Prime time.
Tuesday Night Baseball
at Sincock Field. I'm wondering what the pitching matchups are going to be. Who are you guys expected to pitch?
I honestly have no clue. I haven't even talked to Zach about that. I have no idea. We don't know who's going to be there. I would say if Goodwin's there, why not?
I'm hearing
pitch him. He's definitely the most effective.
Not really completely out of the question.
No, I don't know if he's going to be there or not. Because he had karate every Tuesday or something.
Right.
But he recently went for his black belt, so maybe that means karate's done. I don't know. I don't understand how it works. So.
No.
We've already talked about karate twice now on this episode.
Wow, we're turning into a karate podcast.
Karate cast.
That'd be the name of it if we ever make a karate podcast. We could call it the Karate Cast.
Karate cat. I don't know. Anyway. But yeah, I would expect Goodwin if he's there. If not, probably Zach.
And also,
I don't know.
I will say we're gonna be without Saul Nunez, and I believe Chance won't be there either. right?
Correct.
Do you know Chance is
Yeah.
still gone? Yeah.
No, he's gone till he comes back Friday, I think.
And then he's gone this weekend. He won't be at our games or we have
Is he
one
gone
game this
again?
weekend.
Yeah.
We have doubleheader this weekend against Cardinals, I think, and he's gone for that. And
Oh, he said
Billy's
he only
gone
had
for
one.
that. I
Oh,
think we have
great.
two.
Gonna give the Cardinals a couple wins right there, aren't you?
Hey, we might have.
I don't want them nipping at our. Actually, they're too far down to be nipping
Saul.
at our
I
heels.
mean, I don't. Saul will definitely throw one. I don't think he'll be able to go
True.
back to back games though
No.
in the same day. Maybe if it was Saturday Sunday, yeah, we could probably see him. But just
Yeah.
straight
We can see
200
that happen.
pitches in a row, probably not.
Go 14 innings, boom.
Yeah. I mean, depends. Maybe we mercy rule him in the first game in like 5 innings, and he's like, I'll at least start. Who knows? Who knows?
And you know when Saul starts a game, he's not gonna come out. He's gonna finish it. For goodness sakes, he's gonna finish the game.
Hey, that's why Chris said I was in the bullpen that game that Saul started. He just gave me just let me know. Like, maybe, I mean, I was in the bullpen. I wasn't getting in, but I was there, man.
I was in the bullpen a couple times. I've probably been in the bullpen a couple times this year.
Have you?
Yeah.
Didn't get your chance though yet.
No, not yet.
It'll happen, maybe. Maybe.
It might. I don't know. We'll see.
Who knows?
I'd say if we go up by a lot, or if you go by up a lot tomorrow, you can see it.
You think we'll go up by a lot?
I don't know. Maybe we'll go up by a lot. Who knows?
I'll tell you what.
You never know with this league because the run differential's been. It's just like
insane.
Weird things have happened.
Yeah. I'll say
you
this.
You mercy a team and then get mercy by them. I don't know. Yeah.
If Chris goes with me on the mound, it's not going to be us down by a lot. I will say that.
Wow, that's a promise. Jeez, can you back that up?
It's up to Chris. Because if I get my chance, I will.
He'll back it up? Okay.
Yeah.
I have a feeling Chris is not going to start you. That's all I'm saying.
Hey.
Too much pride on the line against Frank.
That's why he is going to start me.
Okay. He's confident.
I know
you gotta be confident.
You're getting nervous. I can tell.
I'm not getting nervous.
I can tell. That would be.
Ian.
That'd be.
I'm not getting nervous.
That'd be fun if I get to start Ricky against Ian.
We should both throw each team throw an opener. First inning, I get the first, top of the first. You get the bottom of the first.
Well, again, if I start, I wouldn't be coming out after the first. That's a fact. Basically, it's just on my arm.
That's what it is.
How much gas I have in my arm. Maybe you'll see Ben Buckley on the mound tomorrow. How about that? Huh?
I don't know if you guys can get him there.
If we can.
I'm not texting him. I thought that to myself today. I was like, I could reach out. No, I'm not helping. No, they reach out to him, not me. Why should I reach out to them?
It's okay. We send to
him.
We send a group text out every game day, so he'll see it. And I feel like Tuesday's like the one day he can make. So, and if he's listening to this, Ben, you're listening.
Come out tonight. Say tonight, because
on Tuesday, July 27th. You better be there. You better be there. We need you.
I hope he is. Honestly,
we need you, Ben. Also, Ben. Also, I think we might have you on next week, Ben. Right, Ricky?
If he wants to, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Let us know.
He's there tomorrow night. You should talk to him about it.
I will, for sure. I definitely will. I think that's it.
So does that wrap it up? I think that's it.
I believe
for
that's
this weekend. Give you an update on the Aristic Men's Baseball League standings. The Mavericks in first place. This is by memory, so I could be wrong. Mavericks first place, 9-3. Pinecone second place, 8-4. Get back a game. Cardinals in third place, 4-5. I think they're 2.5. I'll just pull it up. I updated it this morning. Cardinals third place, 4-5, 3.5 back. Valley fourth place, 4-7, 4.5 back. And Carney's fifth place, 3-9, 6 games back. So the picture is becoming more clear. The only thing up to determine is first and second is who's the 1 seed, and then maybe the Valley could catch the Cardinals, but I doubt it for the 3 seed.
Do you think we?
The rest is pretty set in stone, I would say.
I think we basically have.
Neither one of us. I don't see either one of us dropping to third.
No, really, we just need to beat
Unless you guys just completely like lose both games of the Cardinals
Just-
next week
to
and
stay in
lose Tuesday
second.
night.
Well, we only have 4 games left, so to stay in second, we need to win one against the Cardinals, at least one against the Cardinals, and then win another, and
Yeah, then
set.
you clinch.
Because
Yeah,
the Cardinals, because really, if we win twice, that puts us at 11 wins,
we get
and the
4
Cardinals would
games.
have to win the rest of their 7 games to get to 11
I think
wins
we would have to win twice too to probably clinch,
to clinch
right?
first.
Unless you win all 4.
Oh wait, no, we would have to win three over 4 to be safe. I was looking at the wrong one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'd have to win like 3 over 4 to be safe, but that's
Well,
also with
anyway,
relying on the Cardinals to win
we
7.
we should come
7.
up we should come up with magic numbers.
Well, everyone's in.
Well, yeah, I know, but anyway, that wraps up
I think
this
it's up.
episode. Sports Podcast Season 2, Episode 3/3.5 with Ricky and Ian. Good episode today, discussing all things baseball, all things gymnastics, and I mean all things. No, gymnastics, Olympics, all things Olympics. And thank you for listening.